like to draw?
No.
What's your favorite thing to draw?
Flower.
It's been 6 months since Carolina Martinez has been to school. She is drawing and coloring, a regular activity she engages in to pass the time. And today, I was her helper. That's a lot of birds. At only 8 years old, Carolina is healing from her 7th surgery. The most recent operation back in January was an attempt at mending an abnormality she was born with. But her journey is far from over.
La verdad, hijo, de que cuando ella...
The truth is that when I was pregnant, I did 2 ultrasounds, which didn't show anything of any consequence. And then, to our surprise, when she was born, we realized the deformity.
Briseide Montesinos is the mother of Carolina, her only child. She vividly recounts the moment she met her daughter after delivery and the heart-breaking realization that her baby was not okay.
Cuando me mostraron a mi hija, fue algo que bien sorprendente.
When they showed me my daughter, it was something very surprising because I never imagined having a baby in that state. But God has given me the strength, and the moment that I saw her, I said that if God was giving her to me, He was giving her to me for a purpose.
Si Dios me la estaba dando por un propósito.
Carolina was born with a cleft and craniofacial abnormality. Her entire face looked as though it was split in two, with a prominent hole in between the equal split of her nose. The causes of craniofacial abnormalities may range from genetics to environmental and even a nutritional deficiency from the mother in pregnancy.
Coincidentally, we were at Carl Huschner when Carolina was born, and you could hear a pin drop because, right away her deformity was extremely different, intense, and very complex.
Milagro Garel is the country director of World Pediatrics. She shares the immediate challenges Carolina faced at birth.
As early as 4 months after she was being fed through a syringe, and the mom explained that the nurses and the staff at Carl Huschner were very supportive, and everyone really came together for her. But as early as 4 months, we had a team in Belize, and we were able to do the closure of her lip. So that allowed her to be able to eat well because she wasn't gaining weight, and we were very concerned as well because she had breathing problems because of the nose being opened up in two.
Pues gracias a Dios en el mismo hospital donde ella nació.
Thank God that in the same hospital where she was born, I found out about the foundation, and believe me, it was something. I can call it a miracle because I was saying, how am I going to deal with her? How are you going to feed yourself? How do I know if she's hungry? Then, at the hospital, they found a solution.
For the past 2 decades, World Pediatrics has been providing urgent care services to children in Belize with surgical needs. They are recognized for the 24-hour access provided to these families.
Our organization works a bit differently than others because we are able to take care of an urgent need in Belize, in country. So even after our team leaves, we have a database which has the information for all the patients that we have taken care of and those that are on a waiting list. And I believe that that is what makes us different and stand out.
Carolina is one of approximately 10,000 kids who have benefited from the nonprofit. This is a service that most families would not be able to afford on their own.
No me imaginaba yo que iba a recibir tanta ayuda en lo que eran los vuelos, comida, hospedaje.
I didn't imagine that I would receive so much help, and the flights, food, and lodging are what the foundation has given. So many blessings for so many children who they are helping. Because the truth is that we as parents don't have that amount of money to pay for an operation because it is expensive.
July is recognized as National Cleft Palate and Craniofacial Abnormality Awareness Month, an opportunity to spread awareness about the effects of this disorder, the help available, and the importance of empathy to persons fighting this battle. For Mercedes, the hardest part was learning that her daughter was being bullied at school for her appearance.
Habían niños que en la escuela la encerraban en el baño.
The first year, it was a little difficult because there were kids who locked her in the bathroom at school. And one day, she came and she told me she doesn't want to go to school anymore. And I asked her why, and she told me, there is a girl who locks me in the bathroom and says that I am a girl who has two noses. She became discouraged.
I believe that it's important for people to realize that when children are born with different severities or shortcomings or challenges, I feel that people should even be friendlier and more outgoing to them and treat them as normal, because that is what, her doctor said. I want people to know that Carolina is a super intelligent child and she's very normal on the outside and she deserves every opportunity.
And look at that. It's done. High five. Woohoo! If you happen to meet this little girl, the first thing you would feel is her immediate warmth. At the tender age of 8, Carolina has had to endure many challenges, both physically and emotionally. Yet, she chose to introduce herself to me, a total stranger, with an embrace. Carolina may look different on the outside, but she is a regular 8-year-old within. She prays, plays music, and sings. And she hopes to have a future like any other child. Looking on the bright side, I'm Sabreena Daly.